This is a test of the Rube Goldberg machine.
First, the wheel is spun to create circular motion. The wheel collides with a rock, causing Newton's first law, making the rock fall and use its weight force to transfer gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy. Next, the rock pulls on a string and pulley, creating tension force. After that, the pulley pulls a pin which releases the pendulum and converts gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy, as well as creates simple harmonic motion. Subsequently, following Newton's second law, the pendulum accelerates and exerts a force on the marble, transferring its energy and momentum into it in an elastic collision. The marble then uses this energy and momentum to roll down a track. From the track, the marble then falls off of the platform into a funnel, converting more gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy.
Then, the funnel lands the marble inside a cup, transferring its momentum and energy into the cup and following Newton's third law of equal and opposite reactions. Next, the force exerted onto the cup causes the fulcrum to tilt. This tilt causes the block to overcome static friction and slide down, dropping the block off the end of the fulcrum. This block lands on a ramp and converts more gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy and momentum, while losing some to friction force. This block collides with another block in an inelastic collision, transferring all of its energy to the other block. The other block is launched off the end of the platform, where it gains more kinetic energy from gravitational energy. Now, the second block collides with a domino, transferring its momentum and energy into the domino. The domino hits a chain of dominoes, transferring its energy and momentum through the chain.
Next, the dominoes transfer their energy into the release lever of a car launcher, which converts its stored elastic potential energy into kinetic energy. The launcher then transfers this energy into the car. Finally, the car transfers some of its energy into a paper airplane, causing it to overcome the force of drag and launch into the air.
Okay. We use many different mechanisms in order to convert gravitational and elastic potential energy into kinetic energy and momentum, which is transferred between many objects in order to launch the paper airplane.
We first designed, we made a bunch of SketchUps on note cards and other platforms. And the designs, they looked pretty good until we tried to bring that into reality. We faced a couple issues, many of which deterred us and made us go a completely different route.
The biggest problem we had with our project was that the designs we had on paper and that we had sketched out that looked really good and we thought would work didn't work at all when we tried to build them. So the way we overcame that issue of nothing working was we went back to the drawing board and we sketched out more prototypes and more orders of steps to do until we finally came up with something that we thought would work properly. All right, this is the test of the Rube Goldberg machine. We're all here. This is the test of the Rube Goldberg machine.